Salutations, good people. It's Melissa here, back with another video. Welcome in. Welcome back to the awkwardness or awesomeness, depends on how you look at it. Hey. So, I hope everyone's doing good. I am going to be doing a tag video. So, I think I've just been heavily inspired to just go back into my happy place with makeup. So this is a tag. This is the new makeup releases tag. This is inspired. This was created by Angelica Nyqvist. I will link her channel up there or down below, either or. She will be linked, and it's really cool. There are 7 questions, and let's just go ahead and get on into them. I know. Look at my neutral city look today. I know. My friend picked this out, and she's like, Melissa, I was like, I held up my palette. I was like, what color do you want? And she's like, that one. I was like, okay. And what lid shade? She's like, that one. I was like, well, the most neutral look. And neutral A. All right, now let's get into the actual tag, guys. I was excited. I wrote down, I printed out the questions. So here we go. Question 1: what mainstream release lived up to the hype? Lived up to the most hype this year in 2019. Ooh, the most mainstream. I'm gonna go with Urban Decay. Urban Decay's, I think their whole, I guess I'll just lump it all together, just Urban Decay. So their Stay Naked foundation, even though it broke me out, the whole commercial with Ezra Miller, Lizzo, and a couple other beautiful faces of actors and actresses and personalities and musicians was great. So, and then the concealer, and then the honey palette, which I do own, which, hang on. Boom. Luckily, I have long arms. So this. Now, sadly, the promo pictures for this palette did not do this sweet, sweet baby justice. Because even though your girl has plenty, and I do mean plenty of neutrals, this palette right here, it's really beautiful. And I'm just going, whoever did the photos and the promo for this palette, this is just one swipe of the shade Amber. It's beautiful. HBIC. It's lovely. They're just, only thing is, these 2 shades here, Flyby and Sweet, are just a smidge too ash for my eye. But, that's the thing. This could be used as a nice accent palette or alone, because I can get away with mixing Sting and Drip and Hive and Keeper together, and then kind of blending out a little bit toward the top with Sweet and Swarm. This, I feel, lived up to the hype. They kept saying, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. And everybody's looking at it like, what are you talking about? Those pictures in the promo look boring. And it turned out to be fly. I feel like this is a hit for Urban Decay in their Naked line. I'd love to see them break out of their Naked line, but that's not the nature of this tag video. That's just my thoughts. Just wiping off the swatch. Okay. I feel Urban Decay did live up to their hype, even though everybody was like, boo, boo, boo. They hyped it up, and then people started getting it in their hands, and they're just like, oh, yes. So, I feel Urban Decay definitely lived up to the hype. And then question number 2, which indie release lived up to the hype the most this year? There are so many. I feel it's a tie. I'm going to say for myself, I'm going to put it as a tie between Kaleidos. Everything Kaleidos dropped this year thus far. As of right now, it is December 10th. Okay, as of December 10th, 2019, everything Kaleidos has dropped thus far, 10 out of 10. Even though I don't own any of it, I've been eyeballing those Futurism palettes all year. I'm not going to get the highlighters because I already have beautiful highlighters that I'm actually wearing today, which are stunning, and I love it. I'm wearing my Duo Light highlighter palette from BH Cosmetics. My sweet, sweet baby. It's my inner corner highlight, and I have just a kiss on the tops of my cheek. So good. Okay, but anywho, Kaleidos, and it's tied with Cleona Cosmetics. Their stained glass collection. Yeah, I feel those two are tied for like first place. It's when your restock sells out and you're extending it and people are going, I'm gonna buy all of them, and it's like you limit people limited two, because people are buying it like hot cakes, griddle cakes, hoe cakes, flapjacks. How many other words can I use for pancakes? Or pancake-like dishes. Crepes. It's going like gangbusters, okay? It's selling like gangbusters. Same with Kaleidos. Their deep sea luster sold like that. Once they said it's gone, people bought that, snapped it up real quick. Again, I mentioned this in a video I shot recently. It is my white whale. I did not get it. It is my Moby Dick. It's called me Ishmael. I did not get the deep sea luster palette because I tried to get it and I couldn't. And then when I did have the money, couldn't get it. And then when I didn't have the money, last chance, nothing I could do about it. So just gotta let it go. Number 3, which releases did not live up to the hype? Ooh, Lord, so many. As somebody who owns one of these, because I got it as a gift, the BH Cosmetics Zodiac Minis, they had a chance to do something really fun, really nice, and it's a Capricorn. I'm offended because all they gave me were browns. Look here, I am no longer a neutral girl living in a neutral world. Occasionally, I'll take a trip back to Neutral City and I will put on my neutrals. But dag nabbit, like who dropped the ball at BH Cosmetics? Because this baby, this is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. This baby is amazing. Clunky, big, yes, that's what she said. Channeling little Angelica right there. But this palette is gorgeous. Huge honking palette. But it's beautiful. I'm wearing Scorpio all over the lid. So this shade right here with a mix of these two in my crease and then a little bit of this for depth and to the black, and these two for depth and this to blend out on top to just smooth it out and to blend out any choppiness. So this, big success. This, not so much. Again, Capricorn, I am deeply offended that all I got was brown. I know I'm an earth sign, dagnabbit, but earth, have they not seen what the earth looks like? Earth is beautiful. Earth is multicolored. Whatever, I've made a rant about this. I'm over it. I'm over it. Okay, I'm just going to sit my palettes down and just move on to the next question. Another release I feel did not live up to the hype. I don't even think they want to, like, nobody wants to touch it. Ooh, the NARS Christmas Disco Inferno, or the Inferno collection. Here you have all that inspiration by Studio 54 and clubbing and disco and ooh, ooh. Get down, boogie oogie oogie, and, you know, shake your rump and all that good stuff. All that fun stuff, and the glamour, the rock and roll, the disco, the funk, the cocaína, like the drinks, the quaaludes. Like, there's just a lot of partying and a lot of fun back in the day. Not everybody was completely wackadooded out or drunk or high, but I'm just saying that's synonymous with Studio 54. And NARS being a provocative adult brand, as I say that with quotes, the color scheme and I think the execution was meh. I feel it was a flop in my eyes from all the reviews I saw, and then from looking at the collection in store. It's just, it's a no. It's a no. I feel that one fell flat. Miss Jaclyn Hill's launch fell flat due to the issue with her So Rich lipstick launch was a complete and utter. So, yeah, that's said releases, plural, so that's, you know, one of them. The ABH, like, release they had in, like, February, it was quads with, like, lipsticks or lip glosses. That was just, like, here today, gone tomorrow. Like, it seemed like it had no traction. It looked beautiful, but then they were charging an exorbitant amount for a quad. For a few more dollars, you could have had the 14 pan, like, Modern Renaissance soft clam type palette for just a few bucks more. So, what was the whole point? I felt like that release fell. And question number 4. What was the biggest curveball? Kind of like the left field type of deal? Or like this looked like it was going to be a miss. Like, oh, the ball's going to go over there. But then it was like, oh, no, come back. Even though it's them, it's them, not me. ColourPop. ColourPop, once you pop, you can't stop. They're like Pringles. In my head, does anybody else, when you think of Pringles, you hear House of Pain jump around in your head? That commercial was everywhere in the 90s, early 2000s. Me as a kid, jumped. Everybody. That's all I hear in my head sometimes when I think about it. And that's what I hear with ColourPop. Pop, 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 pop. Like, literally. And I'm using the word literally correctly. The monochromatic color series. Now, they knew at the end of the year they released, what is it? They had the Ooh La La palette, which is phenomenal. I own that little sweet nugget of goodness. Then they launched it, they kicked it off, everybody lost their shiznit for, yeah, I said shiznit, that's an oldie but a goodie, lost their minds for the It's My Pleasure palette. And then they came out, was it March for St. Patrick's Day, that accursed, I'm looking at it right now on my floor, I just want to stomp on it, but I don't want to get shadow and all over the floor and hurt my foot. The Just My Luck palette, it was huge. I mean, this was the year of people wanting a curated, small, curated, selective color scheme. I had the Lilac You a Lot, sold that sucker. Bye-bye. Ashtastic. And I'm trying to get rid of the Just My Luck, because that son of a gun is, it's going bye-bye. I want nothing to do with this anymore. So, yes. Adios. I can't even say amigo. I don't consider you a friend. Anywho. I feel that was a big, because I feel even though most of what ColourPop puts out is hit or miss, that was a huge hit. It was like a curveball. It was a big runaway. So that one was Shazam. That one was pretty awesome in its own way. I mean, there's a few that I really enjoy, so you know. Question number 5. What was the biggest letdown / snooze fest of this year? I have to say, and I want to say it, the Jeffree and Shane collab. There was so much PR, so much hype, so much so that they had like a 10-part docu-series, essentially a 10-part commercial, to sell you this huge collection. When I saw the actual content, I was like, no. It wasn't everybody's like, the color story is all weird or it looks weird. The color story didn't bother me. It was just meh. The names were interesting. The gloss, like the Shane gloss, is cute. Your girl loves alliteration, pun, anything with English lit in it. It's just with a little twist is always, oh, there's my little English lit love and heart, you know. But I felt that one, I thought it was boring. I may be alone in this. I found it boring. And pretty much everything Morphe releases, boring. Boring and brown. That's pretty much everything Morphe releases. Boring and brown. I get to see a lot of the products up close working now, and I'm just going, it looks the same. It really does look the same. It does. But whatever. Question number 6. What was the best holiday release this year? I have my paper sitting over here, so that's why I'm looking at it this way. Ooh, best holiday release? Lunar Beauty Moon Spell. Oh my god, I still want that palette. Lunar Beauty Moon Spell. Committed to an All Hallows Eve theme. Killed it. Nailed it. Beautifully. I still want that palette. It's so stunning. I want that palette. I don't need it, but I really want it so badly because your girl loves purples. You know, purple's on my neutrals. I'm trying to think, was there any other that really just, and then the Melt Eternal Amor collection. I give it up to both Lunar Beauty and Melt for curating and creating beautiful collections to launch for the holiday season. The Melt one really didn't speak to me, although some people just lost their minds for it. You know what? That's good. Because if let us have and rediscover this deep love and joy for makeup and that excitement, because they were just, I think everybody was just concerned this year there were so many releases, not just from one company, although ABH and ColourPop both popped out their minds and lost all their damn marbles. But that there was just so much being here, that people were just going, I'm a little weary. I don't know. No, thank you. Okay, Joanne, don't put any pepper on my potatoes. You know, my ulcer. So it was like, no, I'm going to pass. So it was really kind of like that. You know, I think Samantha March coined it like makeup fatigue. It was a fatigue. People were tired. There was just so much being thrown at us. It felt like every day something was being, ooh, you want this, you need this, you're gonna buy it, you're gonna like it, boom, you're gonna buy it, boom, you want it, boom. Every day there was something being thrown out at us, and you know, it just wore people out. Heck, it wore me out, even though your girl, I'm looking at this, I have a whole container of palettes sitting here. It's got at least 50 palettes in it. I mean, don't be judging me. What I'm tapping right there is broken. I had so much makeup in it, it broke. So I have to find someplace to put all my makeup. That's on my wish list. That's what I'm asking my sister for Christmas. Get me a huge drawer. I was like, and already have it put together. Don't have me in this trick bag of having to put this together, because it'll be sitting here in pieces. Your girl don't like putting that stuff together. I'm handy, but I don't like doing all that. Plus, I have no time. Okay. And last question number 7. What are your predictions for releases during the next year? Ooh, I will link my makeup predictions, and I will also link Angelica's makeup predictions up there as well, or there, whichever side it's up there, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. I hope it comes true. Just like I said in my video, more duochromes, more multi-chromes and palettes. Curated 6-pan palettes, 6 to 8-pan palettes. Obviously, hopefully their price will not be exorbitant and outrageous. I feel maybe another instead of really dark opaque lipstick like your girl likes to wear, which I'm not going to stop wearing. That's just my thing. I like it. I'm going to keep wearing it. But that lip balms, tints, stains, your lips but better type of look is going to be a thing. Because the last launch that Kaleidos just did, lip tonics or lip tints or something of that nature, is playing off of that. I think the Asian beauty, I don't know exactly which market, whether it be China, Japan, Korea, of that whole your lip but with just a It's a kiss, just a touch of color. And I own some Moira, which I think is a Korean brand. I think it's a Korean brand. And it's this beautiful oil lip tint. It's beautiful. It's hydrating. It's nourishing. It's nice on the lips. I know some really big luxury brands. I don't know, not House of Sillage, but it's one of these really cool brands I remember hearing Michelle Wong talk about. They had some, I think it was a multi-use product. You could use it on your lips and like on your, like as a blusher, which was kind of cool, but weird. And it was like an oil lip tint. And they went, they have, Benefit has like Benetint. So it's a thing, but I feel like it's going to be even more prevalent in the oncoming year. I don't know. I'm trying to think. That was so attractive. I'm trying to think. I'm leaving that in too. Yes. It's me. Ooh, I think travel palettes. When I say travel palettes or travel themed palettes, I feel we're going to have more themes. Zodiac was, the big one that's still petering on. It's still kicking. I think more travel themes, like Nomad has the Berlin Underground, the Dutch, like the Dutch Antilles, the Tokyo Harajuku palette. I think those are going to be a thing as well. BH Cosmetic has the, Hanging in Hawaii and Saint-Tropez and the Barcelona and the Loving London type palette. I feel theme or travel themed palettes are going to be hot as well. Mavie does those. I've been interested in Mavie. I see you, Mavie Cosmetics. I don't need to buy anything, but I'm looking. I'm waiting for them to release something that makes me go, yes. Here's my card. Take my money. But, ooh. So I think travel themes, the lip, the themes, and I feel more mythology and more maybe tarot inspired, because a lot of people seem to love skulls, the melts, but the Katrina, the skull, the sugar skull from like Dios de Muertos, the Day of the Dead. I think a lot of people love that ethos, that love that aesthetic. I feel things like that, and Ankhs. I normally wear an Ankh ring. I feel like things like of mythology and really cool symbology and icon. Like I feel like that's going to be. I didn't put that in my makeup predictions, but for this tag, I'm going to put that in there because I've had some time to think about it. So I'm really thinking that is going to be. Those are going to be some of the things that are going to just go. Ooh, and maybe more lip stain pens to go with the lip. Maybelline has these beautiful like Superstay ink pens that look beautiful with a little sharpener on the end. I've gotten to look at those working at Ulta and I'm just going, oh, those look nice. But Maybelline, why aren't you cruelty free so I could buy that one? Because I miss my NYC lip stain. This sapsucker was amazing. This is my last one. I bought like 12 of these. I gave some to my sister who she also fell in love with these. These lasted, they say 16 hours. The next day I'd wash my face, take a bath, all that jazz. That mess would still be on my lips. So I feel like in pens or in like a gloss form or stick balm form like my Jordana, I feel that balm stains. Ooh, Revlon, before I went cruelty free, I had a whole bunch from Revlon that I really loved, and Wet n Wild had some too before they just got all murky, but whatever. So that is it for the new makeup releases tag. created by the wonderful Angelica Nyqvist. So, if you guys could just do me a solid, please take care of yourselves, take care of one another. And if you haven't heard from somebody, or you're wondering about somebody in your life that you know, call them up, text them, email them, write them a letter, a 4-page letter. You young bucks don't know what that is. Wow, I sound old, but I'm just saying. Let them know that you're thinking about them. And, you know, just keep them in your thoughts and reach out to them occasionally. Also, if you could please continue to make smart choices. It will behoove you to make smart choices. And you will be very happy that you did. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You're thinking, no, I won't. Oh, yes, you will. Yes, you will. Keep making smart choices. Or else. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If there's anything you guys want to talk about in the section below, say hi. Like it if you like. There I go, using the word like a whole bunch. I really don't ask anybody to subscribe, share, like, comment. It feels weird. As you can see, I'm even more awkward than normal. So, if you want to, hey-oh. If you don't, no harm, no foul. Take care of yourselves. Peace easy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Below, of course, you could check me out on the Instagram. I'm getting better at posting more stuff and more looks, okay? I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Thank you all for just taking the time to watch. See you guys later. Bye.